Hello and welcome again. Now we are going to study about chapter 1, history of class 7. The name of the topic is tracing changes through 1,000 years. So in this class we are going to study about the history of medieval period. Medieval period is a period in between ancient and modern period. It is spanning over 1,000 years from 780 to 758. So what were the changes took place during this period? We have to study that. So let us have a glance what were the changes those occurred during this period. First of all, before delving into the chapter, you see two maps which have been drawn by two cartographers. Cartographer is a person who is proficient in drawing maps. The first map is drawn by Arab geographer Al Idris and second map by French cartographer Guillaume d'Aislay. So, if you compare these two maps, these are the maps of India. So, the second map looks similar to the modern map, whereas the first map is not similar, it is dissimilar, and it is very difficult to decipher to understand because the exact location of India and the adjacent country like Sri Lanka, they have been placed in very different order, and the writings are also in Arabic alphabet. So for a normal person, the person who does not know Arabic, it is very difficult to understand. And in second place also, the location of the country and the drawing is very difficult to understand. So map making in these years from 1154 to 1720, which has been depicted on this PowerPoint, is clearly showing the differences, the changes in terms of map making. Because during the time of Al Idris, the map of India was not exact, whereas during the period of a French cartographer, the location of India looks better and a prototype of the modern map. But there are also some defects depicted in the map by the French cartographer, but still we can say that it is similar to the modern map. So all Idris map and the French cartographer's map, if we compare them and contrast them, both were maps also, but all Idris map was not exact, whereas French cartographer's map was exact. All Idris map was written in Arabic script and French cartographer's French script. Difficult for the reader to decipher and understand the map of Al Idris, whereas it is easy for the reader to understand. And countries are placed wrongly on the map, so a person could not get a first-hand impression regarding the location of a country in the Arab cartographer's map, whereas for the French cartographer, countries are placed rightly and a person could understand it easily. Some of the terminologies have been changed during this period. These terminologies like some words. What is a terminology? Terminology is a specific word which explains the meaning of something, like Homo sapien means human being. Some of the terminologies, let us take the examples like Hindustan. Now, what is Hindustan? We are now singing the song सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. So Hindustan means the land which is a peninsula. Hindustan is a peninsula and a large tract of land which has been called as a subcontinent also. So nowadays, if we call Hindustan, then Hindustan is spanning from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and from Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat. But during 13th century, a historian named Minhaji Siraj, he wrote a book called as Tabakat-e Nasiri. He was a chronicler. He was a writer of Tariq and Tawarik. Means he was a historian appointed by Nasiruddin Muhammad, the son of Iltutmish. He described India as Punjab, Haryana, and the land between Ganga and Jammu. So, the notion of Minhaj-e-Siraz regarding Hindustan was that it was only confined to Punjab, Haryana, and the land between Ganga and Jamuna. Entire South India was neglected or not taken into consideration as Hindustan, because during that time the area of influence of Nasiruddin Muhammad was only confining within these areas. So Hindustan had a very limited notion then. Then Babur used the word Hindustan. Babur connoted it more broadly, which described the flora, fauna, the culture of the inhabitants, the residents of India. So Babur's definition was broader than that of Minhaj-e-Siraj. Another 14th century poet Amir Khusro also used the word, but not Hindustan. He mentioned it as a Hind, which means the culture of India. So now, if we go to refer the word Hindustan, means whole India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, which I have already told. Now, means if you compare to the single terminology, then a lot of changes would have been noticed. Let us go for another connotation. Another is foreigner. Foreigner in Hindi and Urdu is Pardesi Ajnabi, a person who is a stranger to us, regarding whom we do not know anything. During medieval period, foreigner, who was a foreigner? A person who was not known to others was a foreigner. A villager called the town person Ajnabi or Pardesi or foreigner, and town people also called the villagers Ajnabi. Now, if we use the word foreigner, means a person who does not belong to India. But at that time, it was not the case. So, the terminologies have been changing over the times during the medieval period. During the medieval period, many transitions took place. New technologies came up, though those technologies were not as developed as today's technology, but during that time for irrigation they used Persian wheel. To weave clothes they invented spinning wheel, and to fight they invented gunpowder and used firearm and cannons. During this time also they used some new food items like potato, corn, chili, tea and coffee. So the new technologies and crops came along with the migrants, who also brought other ideas with them. During the medieval period, some of these new technologies and crops came up, and some changes too. During that time, some new social and political groups came up. Those political groups like Rajputs, Marathas, Sikhs, Jats, Ahoms, and Kayas. Those were the people who belong to the tribal community, but gradually they got influence and power and claimed themselves superior, and they claimed their importance, and there was a strong identity of those people as a specific group who control the politics of the medieval period. So, in the new social and political group, some of the economic, political, social, and cultural changes also took place, and there was also great mobility. People traveled from place to place. The outsiders they came to India and they fought against the original residents, Delhi Sultans and the Mughals. They were the invaders, but they stayed in India permanently, unlike the Britishers. They ruled over India for a longer period. In India, many changes in the social sphere also took place. The caste system got a permanent status, and a caste person was controlled by his Jati people. There was a caste panchayat to control all the socio political and cultural activity of a particular caste. New caste groups were created. Some of the foreign